both have had a moment.
Yeah.
Where a thing has been on us and we've been like, I can't. It's either you feel like we can't share or it's not necessary or it's like, I'll just kind of deal with it. Or we're trying to tell us it's not. We're trying to tell ourselves it's not that big a deal. Mm. But that's a trick of the enemy, though.
Yes, it is.
To make you think it's not that big of a deal so that joke can snowball until it is.
Yep.
And then I got to actually confess, something real to
Right.
you. Right. So it's dismantling a thing before it gets big. And this is what this does.
Yeah.
Right. We talked earlier about, how if one can put 1,000 to flight,
yes.
two can put 10,000 to flight. Right. And so maybe we felt like we weren't going against 10,000. It does feel like that. I'm not going against 10,000 things. It's just this one thing.
Yeah.
And I'm sick of it though. And sometimes it be like that. Sometimes it's like it's one thing, and I don't even want to give it. I don't even want to say its name out loud to give it any type of dap because it's almost like to acknowledge it. It's almost just give attention to it. It's like I don't even want to say your name out loud. You like Rumpelstiltskin up in here. I don't even want to say your name.
Like Stiltskin. Yes, sir. Yeah.
Right. You don't want to give power to it.
Right.
So I get it. I get it.
And I get you, man. I thank you for that. And I'll say it even openly for everybody to understand. Just for you, for future reference, bro. You have full permission to pry.
Okay.
You got full permission to pry. I'm serious. Then because that's got to be a part of the very interwoven nature of our yoke fellowship is that we both have permission to pry into each other. Just as you gave me those innuendos like, hey, Kay, if you ever see me where I'm talking to you online or I send you text message and I'm all business and I'm not joking, I'm not sending you these things, he was like, no, that's an indicator. And when you gave it to me, I was like, what are mine? I ain't gonna lie, I was sitting back like, what would mine be? Mm-hmm. And I was thinking, I was like, I don't know what mine would be. What is mine? What would mine be that I would give to Reggie that if I'm like this, then you'll know something is off. But you hit the nail on the head when you were like, yeah, you responded back. And you the way by which I responded, it was like the way I responded to it. You was like, okay, something's going on with Kay. And bro, yeah, you got full permission, to pry because if we're not willing to be this open and honest with each other, in these kinds of cases, and what we're doing is we're denying the body the ability to do what the body's designed to do.
Okay, go to the scripture on that.
Right.
I know you have a scripture for that.